Hey everybody, Drew here from Pella Cars. So excited to bring you guys this beautiful and very special 2003 Toyota Camry. It is the XLE model, which means fully loaded. It's a 4-cylinder, of course, automatic, with only 145,590 miles on it. And the reason it's extremely special is it spent almost its entire life in Arizona with a brief stay in California and then over to Virginia where we got it. It is like a brand new car underneath. You'll see what I mean as we walk through. It does have some imperfections, and I want to go over those with you. Things, you know, that wouldn't show up in photographs because they're minor, like little stone chips in the hood here. There's some cracks in the paint along the fog light here. It appears the person bumped into a few things throughout the time they owned it, nothing major. Tires are more than half, probably close to 3/4 of their tread left. These are 16-inch tires, which is an upgrade over the regular Camry. There's a little scratch right in here, a little scuff on the mirror. Somewhere on here, you know, little door dings, normal stuff for a 20-year-old car, much less than normal actually. There's a little ding throughout here, door ding right here. The back bumper has definitely some chips that have been touched up, you can see throughout. Underneath, again, literally other than the mud that's on it, which I did myself, looks like a brand new car. Absolutely incredible. We'll try to get you more shots of that. And that's because, again, it spent most of its life in the desert. It must have been garaged because, having had many cars from Arizona, usually the paint doesn't look like this even after 10 years, let alone 20. Try to get you guys another shot of underneath. Just literally like a new car under there. Absolutely incredible. These are known to go like 300,000 miles too, so, or more if you take really good care of it. So to have one that's this, you know, this clean is pretty impressive. We're gonna go inside here. There are some things inside of it that are imperfect. First and foremost, the headliner at some point was down a bit, and you can see that it's been pinned up. Pretty common for a warm area car like that. I'm gonna start it up here for you. The CD player, like searches for CDs when you turn it on. I'll show you what I mean. For some reason, it still thinks it's in Washington, D.C. I think that has something to do with this message button here. But that's the sound that it makes. It's got ice cold air conditioning, warm heat. Of course, being Rochester, I've gotten to try both in the last week. Right here, there's a chip in the door. This was a non-smoker vehicle and is, as you can see here, extremely clean. Of course, there's going to be a little wear on the carpet after 20 years, but nothing like a Rochester car, even after, you know, 4 or 5 years. Back is just about perfect. See a little bit of discoloration on the edge of the carpets. There was something melted in the back here, and that's not even, it's hard as a rock, so something melted in the back from the desert sun. No idea. The speaker cover here, same thing, little bit of separation to the fabric that has been pinned. This side, same as the other, extremely clean. There's a little, what looks like something stuck on right there that came off great. Tiny little discoloration right there. Again, carpet, other than some discoloration around where the mats were, is perfect. Nice clean passenger floor. I'll show you guys the trunk and under the hood. Then we'll take it for a ride, get it up to some highway speeds. It drives like absolutely beautifully, like a new car. So these mats came with it. I thought they were pretty cool. In all my years of being around cars, I've never seen like wood grain floor mats, and they match the wood grain in the car. So if you want them, you can have them. They didn't clean up too great. The back mats or the original carpet ones didn't clean up too great either. This is unusual. I've had my hands on probably 100 of these Camrys, and I've never seen, you could tell it's designed to fit the Camry, but this is like a foam rubber, almost like a pool noodle material, soft trunk liner, which is kind of cool. Underneath the hood, looks like a brand new car. Just washed it, that's what's dripping. You know, battery's good, fires right up, all the fluids are correct, and like any one of our cars, it comes with a full synthetic oil change when you buy it. The oil change was recent, but you know, not you know, within the last 20 miles, so of course we're gonna do a new one for you. Some of the other features you're going to get in the XLE model that you're not going to get in most Camrys is this is a multifunctional display. So it'll show you the weather, or excuse me, the temperature, gas mileage, things like that. It has the upgraded JBL sound system, which is actually really good. If you get like a cassette adapter or a Bluetooth transmitter, you'd be much happier with this than just about anything else in the 2003 era. It's like on par with a base model Lexus. It's got hidden cup holders, and the emergency brake is on the floor. Not a common feature, only the XLEs had it. And one of the nicest features is it has automated climate control. So you just hit auto, set a temperature, and like a modern car, it does everything for you. It doesn't have the knobs like the base model Camry. And the passenger seat is power as well, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but on long trips, I know, you know, in our family vehicle, that's a very nice feature to, you know, for the passenger to have a power seat as well. So I'm going to take you guys up to highway speed. Again, drives like a new car, shifts really smooth, plenty of power. It is, again, the 4-cylinder, which over 80, I think 83, 85% of Camrys made in this era were 4-cylinders, and even more now, because it's enough. The 6-cylinder was nicer, of course, but 4-cylinder was more than enough. We're easily up to highway speed here, going 65. It's kind of windy. I'm going to take my hand off, well, it's very windy. Take my hand off the wheel. Other than the wind, it drives perfectly straight. Here we go. Perfectly straight. Hit the brakes. Brakes perfectly straight as well. Again, probably 20-mile-per-hour winds today, so kind of tough to show you, but you'll see on the test drive. Again, I'm Drew. I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is and you want to buy the car, you're welcome to do so through the website, www.pellacars.com. Or, of course, we'd love to meet you in person and do a traditional test drive and take care of you that way. You can reach out directly at 585-771-0111. Thanks for your time. Bye.